So I've played a lot of computer games, I've played video games, and I wanted to share some stories with you all because I've been going down memory lane recently. I've been looking up all the old games I used to play because I still had those memories, but I didn't remember their names. So I was trying to put names to memories, and I've been going down memory lane because there's all these games that in my mind I bunched together into one game, but they were actually separate games. So anyways, I want to share with you guys some of my greatest gaming memories. So here we go. When I was a freshman, I believe, freshman or sophomore in high school, my good friend Chris had a birthday party. And this is so sad, but this was actually the first time I ever played the most recent Halo game. I don't remember which one it was at the time when I was in high school, but it was also the first time I ever stayed up all night. We literally stayed up all night and played Halo. It was 4-on-4. It was an 8-person game. It was crazy. And it was a local LAN connection, local area network connection. That whole night just flew by. I was going to make a Halo reference, but I haven't played Halo in a while, so I don't even know what to reference. But anyways, another funny memory during that birthday party of Chris's was that because it was my first time playing that particular Halo game, I didn't know what I was doing. And our team was losing, of course, and it was partly my fault, right? And there was this guy named Jason. He was very good. And he was trying to take charge, but the way he was trying to take charge, because it was so intense, he kept like yelling. And so it sounded like he was just trying to boss me around. And eventually I just got so mad, top of my lungs, like all of Chris's friends were there, Chris's niece was there, Chris's little brother was there, Chris's mom and dad were there. I was like, shut the fuck up to this guy Jason, like at the top of my lungs in full rage. And the house was so noisy, and then the moment I snapped, the whole house fell silent for like a minute. Man, I've apologized to Jason before, so I won't have to apologize to him again. But it was so funny. That was one of the first times I lost it so bad in front of like friends, and then yeah, so that was quite a night, and it's definitely one of those birthday parties I'll never forget. And I don't know if you remember that birthday party, Chris. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you remember it. Vanessa, you know, Chris's niece, I'm sure you remember that birthday party. And so that's my first memory, gaming memory, so to speak. My second gaming memory, and this is actually what got me down memory lane, was that Jayne and Jonathan, their parents are my family friends. And so I hang out at their place maybe like twice a month growing up. So I think I was in high school or middle school. Middle school, high school? I honestly don't remember. I think middle school. And they had the Spy Fox series. For those of you who played computer games during the early days, I don't know if you remember Spy Fox, but we would play Spy Fox, and the Spy Fox Cheese Chase. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was a vertical scroller game. So you have like a motorcycle or something, and you have to get to the end, and there'd be obstacles. There'd be people trying to knock you off your bike, and you could drop banana peels, and you could fire pies to knock the enemy off the bike. And I think there's 99 or 100 levels, and I remember Jayne, Jonathan, and I would just try to beat that thing, and our parents would keep telling us, hey, stop playing, and we'd pretend, we'd be like, yeah, okay, we're gonna stop playing, and then we'd keep playing, and we never beat that game. I think we got to like level 80 or something. We just never beat that game, but I just remember how intense we got into it. We were just like, we gotta beat this, we gotta beat this. I was in middle school, I think they were in elementary school, and we were just freaking like so intense about it, hardcore gamers. If only we devoted our energy to something that became like competition type games. Like if I devoted that type of energy to Age of Empires or StarCraft or something like that. But that's always a great memory. It's like the intensity of 3 people trying to beat a game. And then I recently found the game because I went on Reddit. I asked people because I forgot the name, right? So I looked it up on YouTube. I saw people playing it, and I realized, damn, 1, the graphics sucked because, you know, I'm judging it based on now 4K standards. But 2, it was so repetitive. I just don't get what we liked about it. But then I realized you can say the same thing about slots, right? Slots are so repetitive, but what makes them fun? It's like the repetition of it. It hits a certain dopamine center in your brain or something. It's really interesting. Third great memory, gaming-wise, was courtesy of my friend Trevor. Now, Trevor had a birthday party once, and I don't remember if it was his idea or his friend's idea, but they're like, let's play Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. And for those of you who've never played it, it's so fun because you have 4 people playing on one ship, fighting off different enemies, different bad guys. It's as collaborative a game as you can, because the problem is the ship has more functions than 4 people can manage. So there's a constant communication, constant hustle while you're getting attacked by so many enemies and you're trying to complete objectives. It's so cool. And I've always loved games where you play with other people, right? And this was just the perfect collaborative game, and we spent like more than half of the party playing that game together, and it was so fun. And in fact, it was so fun, I actually bought the game. The thing is, I didn't realize Lover in a Dangerous Space-Time, and if you are the creators of this, why didn't you, like what I'm about to say, why didn't you think about this? But it's not multiplayer as in online. You can only play it LAN, like you can only play it with other people on one computer. So I bought Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time, and then I couldn't play it online with people. I got all my friends interested, and all my friends that hadn't played, that is, I got all of them interested, and then we couldn't play it together unless I know they came to my place, which they're too far. So that was kind of a bummer, but I'm never gonna forget that night. And for those of you who wondering, how do you play it then if you can't play it with people on one computer, if you're just playing by yourself? Basically, you have a computer character that you control. So now it's like, if you can play Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time very well, you're the multitask master, because it's hard enough when you're with people, but if you play by yourself and you have to control a computer, it's virtually impossible. And I beat one of the star systems, and I couldn't do it anymore. It's too hard. So yeah, those are my 3 top gaming memories. Let me know what your top gaming memories were. What games did you guys play? Did you guys ever lose it when playing games like I did once? And like always, leave a comment, press a like, press subscribe, and the bell button so you stay up to date with the latest uploads. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like this new series. Bye-bye.